Ejem hoddoj, dejxe ta' nejn.
Unvrane manan son tronsine la raxur sarpor.
I'r gad, ladgarwyr! Mae'r chogon i'r ryfel!
Vad vi bara åsyn av mitt kavalleri. Gott miduns!
By the grace of God, your days are numbered.
Hello everyone and welcome to Civ 5 AI only Domination Ring. So, one quick thing before I explain how this works. Videos or episodes are going to be 15 minutes now instead of 20. So that'll allow me to record more and that'll allow me to upload them more consistently because I can record more because they take slightly less time. So even though the episodes are shorter, you'll get more of them and they'll be more often, so that'll kind of make up for it. So, basically, how this works is I use the ring map, and obviously I have all the civs here, and it's domination only. That's really it. But the one thing that sucks is since I have to be a civ, even though I'm not really playing, I ended up getting an island or a section of the ring to myself. But since I'm not going to have anyone there, it's kind of empty. So I guess you could say that might be an advantage for Japan and Sweden because they have much more room to expand. But whatever, so all the city-states are in here. They all happen to be on this one island. They're supposed to be spread across all of these islands. But they're all on this one island, because why not? So, yep, there's city-states. So yes, just domination only, and it's a ring. That's why it's called Domination Ring. That's pretty simple. Let's get the game started. So, actually what I'm going to do, for the first 10 turns, it's going to be a time-lapse, because not much really happens in the first 10 turns. But if someone, declares war on turn 6, I will stop the time-lapse and get right back in. But yeah, it's going to be on a time-lapse for the first 10 turns, just so we can speed this up a bit. Alright, so I actually decided to sim to turn 15 because still nothing much was happening. The only major event so far is Sweden founding a pantheon on turn 12, I believe it was. So, basically, if you're wondering how did I choose these civs, I went on civdata.com, and then I found that it shows different number values for a bunch of different stuff. It's hard to explain, so I'll just have a link in the description. But anyways, I found the 10 civs that were most likely to be at war at a given time, and I put them here because obviously it's domination, so we're going to want and need to see some wars if this game is ever going to end. Alright, so the world's busiest people. Attila, number 1, 9 production already. That's pretty good. And yeah, so a lot of people have been posting gameplay footage and just new information about Civ 6. And the graphics are decent. I think the UI graphics are what I like the least. I mean, they're not bad in my opinion, but the gameplay graphics, this area, it's good. At first I was like, what is this? But it's kind of growing on me. But the UI graphics, this stuff that they in the new game, I'm not liking as much. But a lot of the new features I think are pretty cool. I like how the wonders actually take up a tile and you can expand your city. It's a modular thing now. So if I want to, whoa. It's if I want to build the Oracle here, and you can also get a university campus or something. Like if you place it next to a mountain, you get extra science points. Oh wow! Already a wonder has been built. Ashurbanipal, who I played as when I did like a domination ring, like I was as a player. He actually built a great library. Several civs have entered the classical era as well. Let's go to the next turn. So let me know in the comments, who do you think will be the first civ to discover the city-states? Alright, Aztecs have a pantheon, god of war. They gain faith if you win a battle within 4 tiles of their city. Or if, I don't know, like I was doing a bunch of different points of view. Okay. They gain faith if they win a battle within 4 tiles of their city. I was like saying you and their and them and whatever. Alright, so Askia has entered the classical era, Attila has entered the classical era. Most civs, oh wow, the last civs actually have 4. Kobe. Last civs actually have 4 cities now. I don't know how they're producing settlers so fast, but they are, so. And only 2 civs still have 2 cities. Well, now it's actually 1. Zulu just settled their 3rd, and they don't look like they're even making a settler at this point. So Napoleon has entered the classical era. Oh yeah, and by the way, there are no mods being used other than Info Addicts because it just provides extra information, and in-game editor, which like you have to have in order to make an AI-only game. So, and I also need it to research technologies later because like if I want to see coal and uranium and stuff like that and oil, I need to research a certain technology in order to see those. So later on we'll have to do that. So that's why I need in-game editor. But besides, I mean really there's no mods that actually affect like the actual gameplay of the civs and stuff. Because the Info Addict is just some extra charts and graphs and lists that just I don't know, just more information about the game. And then again, in-game editor just lets me, you know, like it just lets me change a few things, like move my people over here, delete them from here and stuff. Okay, lots of wonders are being built. The Parthenon by the Zulu, Stonehenge by the Huns, and I believe, what is this? Statue of Zeus by Japan. This is a very fast start. This is incredible. And 5 cities for, oh my gosh. Wow, this is moving really fast. And the pyramids have been completed by Sweden. Sweden was the civ that controversially won the, what was it called? Was it Race for the Americas, I think it was called? Basically, yeah, only Europe, but they could also colonize. They controversially won that because there were like other civs that had already completed the spaceship and had all of their parts in space, but then Sweden did it. Like they were like the 3rd or 4th civ to do it, and they won. So I don't know how that worked, but whatever. So Sweden has already founded a religion. They founded Protestantism in Stockholm, and the Huns have made a pantheon, goddess of love, +1 happiness from cities with a population of 6 or more, and they already have 1 city and that has 6 or more population, and 2 more that just achieved that this turn. I guess I must have it set to quick, but it still seems like it's going like super speed. Wow, this is amazing. How fast this game is progressing. How are they making settlers so fast? This is insane. So yeah, sorry if you were hoping for the Balkans, because I did say I was going to do the Balkans next, but because of the mods glitching out the last one, I'm just going to play it safe and not use any mods except for in-game editor and Info Addict, which are 2 very reliable mods that probably wouldn't cause any problems anyway, because again, they don't affect the actual in-game play. Terracotta Army for Carthage, that's going to really boost their military. So yeah, I just have 2 Info Addict and in-game editor. They don't really affect actual gameplay, so they wouldn't be causing the problems, and also they're very reliable and popular mods, so they're most likely not going to be causing those problems, because if they did crash your game, then they wouldn't be that popular. They'd crash your game all the time. So Genghis Khan entered the medieval era. I think it seems like it's progressing so fast. Because I'm just going through turns really quickly. Maybe it's just normal. But like since I'm going through the turns so quickly, it seems really fast. Pantheon founded. Carthage, stone circles +2 faith from quarries. Ascius entered the medieval era. So Carthage, they don't really have any... Oh yeah, they have a lot of stone around here, actually. Yeah, so that was a good idea. Oh, I think Carthage are going to be really mad about this. The Zulu are settling on the bridge connecting their two land forms. Yeah, I think Carthage is going to be ticked off about that, and this might be the first war. I mean, obviously not for a few turns, but I think the first war might be between these two civs. What are these things? What is this? It's like an orange thing there. It's like a glitch with the graphics. Wow, they're actually going to settle on Carthage's land. Like literally on their section of the ring. That is going to tick Carthage off. Sweden and the Huns, I think, have entered the medieval era. Yes, it is the Huns. Also, two more. Oh my gosh, okay. Montezuma of the Aztecs entered the medieval era. Assyria has entered the medieval era. The Great Wall of Sweden has been completed. So that is a hugely... That's like a really good idea to build that, because it's domination only, and this is really going to help them out. It'll be a lot harder to get into their land and take over their cities. Japan has entered the medieval era. Whoa, how did I end up here? that was weird. Look at this! How many cities is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These civs are so expensive. Oh my god. And a huge military already. I mean, this is me, but that's because I have 3 nuclear submarines. I have 3 nuclear submarines, which count for a lot. And I still don't have the biggest military, despite these people being in the medieval era. It's like something like a nuclear submarine, since it's like a really late game unit, that counts for a lot. So that just shows you how strong these civs already are. Japan has made a pantheon, god of the open sky, +1 culture from pastures. Yep, that'll be helpful. They have quite a few animals around here. Doesn't bison turn into a camp, though? Not a pasture? Yeah, because animal husbandry allows you to make pastures. Like, the things that say requires animal husbandry, those are pastures. But if it requires trapping, that means it's a camp. So I don't think they'll actually... get the bonuses from bison. Anyways, Tengriism has been founded in Attila's courts. The Huns have a religion now. Second civ to found a religion. The Zulu are into the medieval era. How long have you been recording? Already about a full episode. But I'm gonna do a couple episodes in this. France is into the medieval era. They haven't done much. They've been a quiet civ, but whoa! I think there's about to be a battle. Something's about to go down. There's gonna be a fight. Either that or they're just honestly passing through the area. But it does not look like it. It does not look like it. Something's about to go down. Carthage is into the medieval era, and they founded Islam in their holy city of Carthage. Oh, the Zulu have settled on Carthaginian terrain, but look at this military. You do not want to mess with that, Zulu. You really do not want to mess with that. And the Aztecs have brought their jaguars over here already. I think there might be some competition between these two as well. Because I think this is technically... Oh, and they took Lake Victoria. That I think that was... Actually might have been on the bridge. No, this looks like it was actually on Aztec... On the Aztec section of the ring. Oh, there is a war! Carthage has declared war on the Zulu. I knew that was going to happen. I called it. Zulu are doing well to defend so far, but they can just come right around here, swoop in, and take that city quite easily. Aztecs have founded Catholicism in their capital city. An exciting start. I think I like domination-only games. It's very exciting already. Yeah, I think they're probably going to take this city. 2 wonders, Chichen Itza for Mongolia, and Colossus for Japan. Oh my gosh. Whoa, they just completely obliterated that. Hold on, the tides are turned. Look at how fast these cities are growing, though. They have 4 cities with 9 population. What is this? African forest elephant. Okay. So they have... Okay, they're going in. They can bring these bowmen around here and just snipe at the city. Then take it over with the swordsmen. They do not want the swordsmen to die yet, though, because they need to shoot at the city first with these bowmen and then go and take it over. Alright, the Great Lighthouse has been completed by... not the Zulu, the Songhai. So, yeah, I assume not in their capital city, because it's not a coastal city. I feel like... Oh, another war. Hold on. Let me just finish what I was about to say. I feel like France is going to be one of those civs. Like, we're not really talking about them much, because they're not doing a whole lot at the moment. But I feel like they're going to be one of those civs that's kind of quiet, but then they just come out of nowhere and just start doing really well. That's what I think might happen. Anyways, the Huns have declared war on the Japanese. They are most likely going to take Kagoshima here. And if they take Tokyo, it'll be a big loss because that's Japan's... Well, it's tied for their biggest city. And another war. France. Well, they're already doing it. I knew that was going to happen, though. You could see that from a mile away. They were just completely putting units everywhere, but it's not working out too well. Yep. France have declared war on Askia. Or on Askia of the Songhai. Religion enhanced. Huns have enhanced Tengriism by adding new beliefs. Oh gosh, France has just gotten destroyed there. That was a terrible idea. They should have planned that a bit better. They just threw a bunch of units everywhere. I guess strength in numbers was their philosophy, but clearly that did not work. Although, they have a ship right here that can attack... I think it can attack the city. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure if Tribal can attack the city, but... Anyways, okay, well, I was about to say they have a pikeman, but he just died. They got more melee units coming, though. Oh, and it's a peace deal already. Wow! They made peace very quickly. Oh, yeah, because the tides completely turned. The Zulu took over that war. Carthage lost a lot of their military. I can see why they made peace, actually. But I do not think they're going to be friends. Oh my Jesus. If I were Assyria, I would declare war on the Zulu right now and just rush in there and catch them completely off guard because they're all like over here. So I would just rush in here and it's smooth terrain so you can easily get through quickly.